What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fit1987, and today we'll be taking a look at the Kre-O Transformers Custom Kreon Predaking. This is based off of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predaking, aka this guy right here. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one because we don't have much Beast Hunter stuff, but to be honest, I love Beast Hunter. One of the few things I do like about Transformers Prime is Beast Hunters. Like, I like the fact that they just add this third faction out of nowhere, and it's really great. Unfortunately, what's not great is that you're gonna end up breaking the fucking packaging as well, but you know what, at this point, it was kind of obvious what was gonna happen. Alright, so we got that out, we have this out, and the instructions. So, also, take it back, look at the back of the box. You have the light on for too long, so yeah. So, yeah, there you go. And it's 41 pieces, so this is the biggest of all the, I think Starscream was only 40 pieces, 39, something like that. So, yeah, this is the biggest of all of the custom Kreon stuff. And then it shows you all the different configurations on the back, so I really do appreciate it. And I think he comes, is that a Dark Energon weapon, or is that it's just him having a purple sword for no fucking reason? I don't know. But we got his wings. We have his regular body, which we are going to be using. Because, let's be honest, I don't like the clear stuff that they use. But since it's the only Predaking that we have, this is also the only... Like, I don't think there's any... I like... You know what? I like this clear part for the head. I'm gonna use this. I don't like the silver. I think that's just a little too much. So, instead, I'm gonna use the and look at that. That's a nice face sculpt. Well, not face sculpt, face print. There you go. There you go. I like this print. And he's got dual molded arms as well. Dual painted, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna be popping everything out because we are going to be building this in more than just like, oh, we're gonna be putting it on the thing and then calling it a day. No. No, we're gonna be doing something else with this guy as well. So, yeah. And as per usual, we are going to be doing the usual system of building the thing. So, yeah, so we're also going to have to build his backpack, essentially. So, yeah, let's just build. Let's build, because, you know, and I want to see if this works. So, come on, man. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to pop the head off, and this is probably the easiest one it's felt so far of, like, popping head on and off and whatnot. We're going to be using this helmet because it just feels more natural that way. It adds to the orange and black of his head instead of just, like, straight up silver. So, there we go. And then we get to add his wings. We can have them angled up, we can have them angled down. I prefer to have them angled down, though they drag, but, like, you know what? That's fine. And, yeah, this is a little too much, but he is supposed to be bigger, so I kind of get why this has to be this way, and I'm hoping this doesn't snap. Because these are just popping off way too easier than I thought they'd be. We're also going to be building his hammer. So, we're going to have to plug this in. And... don't tell me we're missing another piece again. Come on, man. Don't do this. Why are we always missing this one freaking piece? Oh, no, it's still in the bag. It's still in the bag. See, why couldn't Grimlaw be like this last time, huh? Now where to go? Okay, this is actually a little bit, confusing now. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. And then we plug that there. And then he's got himself a little mace. A mace with a sword like that is nice. That is a nice thing. But he also has claws. But, to be honest, we're not putting on the claws right now. He also has a gun, which, you know what, that's blaster, so... Oh, and that's a blaster, so I will let that slide. Also, this is Wave 2, so Wave 2 of Custom Kreon, so the Custom Kreon grid that is usually here is blue this time around, so... There we go. So, as usual, we're going to plug them right here. Plug this one right here as per usual. Because I don't understand why they come with an extra hand instead of 2 extra hands, but you know what? You do you. Then we have the Gorm legs. That's what they call these. These are from Star Trek, of all things. So I'm like, sure, why not? So that just leaves this part here where we can put the helmet on. I think. No, not really. It just kind of hangs on there. Then we have these parts. Which, these just hold his claws, because that's all they do. That's literally all they do. They just hold his claws. And the gun goes here. So, yeah, that's basically it. And you might think, that's not that much. Oh boy, you have no idea. We're just getting started. We are just getting started. So, yeah. We're just getting started. Because this is just a robot mode. That's right, this is just a robot mode right here. Right here. What I'll do is that for now, I will just flip this around 180 and just... Can these things... Just try not to pop off challenge. Unacceptable. Try not to pop off challenge is a failure. But, yeah. So there's Predaking. And he's a little loose, honestly. But you know what? That's not that bad. He got a gun, he's got his blaster, he's got some extra stuff here, and there's some reasons why we'll get to that extra stuff in a few minutes. Yeah, he's like real loose on his neck. I don't know why, but that's just my copy, you know? But yeah, that is Predaking. That's Predaking. I said that is Predaking. There we go. Yes, he does scale with the others, as per usual, because he is a Kreon. Until you get to some other stuff. Yup. Also, this is basically what it looks like compared next to the Voyager class, which is my favorite Predaking figure. He's got most of the details right. So, I can forgive it for, being so simplified. But now we're going to do something different. We're going to essentially take everything off, essentially. We're just going to take it all off for now. There. There, just take it off. We're going to keep the head on, but we're going to pop off the legs, and we're going to put on the Gorm legs. Yep, we're popping off the legs. We're going to put the Gorm legs on. We're going to give him back his weapon. Put it in his hand. And then we're going to flip the wings upside down. And see, that is kind of a better scaling than usual. That's kind of better. So I'm going to bring over the custom Kreon Starscream so you can see the difference. Yes, he gets to beat up Starscream again. What? No! I won't let you beat! Don't you? Oh, slag. Yup. What is with the head? It's a little too wobbly for my taste. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine because this is basically it. This is basically Predaking compared to a normal Kreon. Now, let's transform him. Yes, transforming. Yes, he's also going to be a custom custom Kreon microchanger, like Starscream is. So we're gonna keep the Gorm legs on, and we're going to keep this, and we're actually going to flip this around. Keep these on. Flip this all the way around 180 without popping these off because alright, the tolerances here aren't exactly the best, but again, this is a rare figure, so I can just forgive it. Okay? And you know what, we'll just keep them off for now, that way we can just pop off the rest of the stuff here, because we're definitely gonna need this. So there we go. Then we're gonna bring these in. And you know what? We'll have these spikes on it just for extra oomph. You know? We will have these on here just to add that extra, like, yeah, we mean business for this figure. So, not only... So, also the arms now are also kind of in scale with the legs now. So, if I were to just have this like this, it would also be good. But honestly, I think it's better with just like the normal Kreon arms, just for that taste. But now, we're going to pop off the helmet. And then we're going to come over here and do something real quick from another set. We are going to take this guy's head off. Turn it around. Plug it in. Are you starting to see what I'm doing? Then we're going to plug the hands back in. Actually, no. No, let's do something a little different. Let's do something a little different. Let's do something a little crazy. Let's take these. There we go. And then let's take the arms off. So yeah, I am doing a little bit double extra, but believe me, this is going to work out. This is going to work out. Also, there's holes on the sides. I will definitely be using that, I think, if I can. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's take the weapon apart. So yeah, this is going to be a big micro changer in itself. Now we're going to plug these here. That way they're a little longer than hands. Because they really are. They are longer than hands. So we'll plug these here. Then we're going to plug these into here. We're going to use this part right here in the back. We're going to use, let's see here. This to kind of give like extra weaponry, because, you know, why not? Dare I say, why not? Actually, no, I have a better idea to place these wings at. There we go. See, that is a lot better. That's a lot better. And now we can just put the head here and put the head here and have so much more space for stuff like, say, putting horns on, because I know the dragon head had horns. So, yeah. Now, let's see, how can we extend the tail? How can we extend the tail? Actually, I found it. Right here. Right here, we just clip this on. Like so. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the custom micro. Okay, you know what? This thing can get off the head. We don't need the gun here. We can put it on the back though, you know, for like extra weapon storage. But here it is. This is the completed custom Kreon micro changer Predaking. See, it really does feel like a freaking dragon. Like, look at this. Look at this compared to Starscream. Now, yeah, Starscream is a little is too big because, you know, that's how the toys usually work. But like, it's so good though. Like, it's actually good. The head turns, like, the body still has articulation, the legs still move independently, the hands are now claws. Like, this is really, really good. For a Micro Changers Predaking, not this Predaking per se, but this one. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted. Now, unfortunately, that means this Predaking is without a head. But you know what? I think he looks fine without it. So, he's going to keep this one. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to keep this one. So, yeah, this is a custom Kreon Predaking. Now, once again, this is a little too loose for my taste. I wish it was tighter. But other than that, that is it. We're gonna take a little There we go. There we go. And we're going to zoom in. There we go. And take a picture. And yeah. So let's just transform back into robot mode. So plate this out. And we're just basically going to tear it all apart. So. And just like a custom Kreon, not every piece is going to be on here by the time the transformation is done. Now, you could, for theoretical, for the rest of the transformation, by the time you get to robot mode, you just keep this, bring the wings down, and that's it. And while that might look good, I really just prefer the hands by itself. So, really, I didn't even need to take the hands up, the regular arms apart. I could have just used the special, you know, claws. So I'm gonna take these off. We're gonna put these back on. It is a tight fit. It is a tight fit. I'm not gonna lie. See, that way he still has his hands. And he still even has a backpack. And just, yeah, like, that is it. Also, we can reorient this. And we'll just leave this part on here, just for that extra oomph, you know. And his weapon can even be attached here, just for extra storage. Though, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it, so. Actually, no, it can be stored right here. It can be stored right here for extra storage, so that if he ever needs to pull his weapon, it's right there. So yeah, that is custom Predaking. I really like this thing. This is probably my one. I think I say the best custom Kreon for last. Like, I just genuinely think this is the best one. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and he just keeps falling because my bed just does not want to have minifigures stand. Like, see, it just does not want figures to stand at all. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and one more side comparison. There you go. Yeah, that's in scale. That's in scale, and I need a Prime Megatron from Kre-O, like, now, because that will go so hard next to this guy. Honestly. Also, this is probably the closest you'll get to a Starscream, so, the fact that we have this is good enough for me. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking notifications so be updated on all updates and videos. The next, and I think, if I don't buy anything more for next paycheck, the next and possibly final Kre-O set is right over there, the Dino Hauler. And as always, Til All Are One.